growing up in the Bay Area, like what songs did you sing when you was standing in front of the mirror with the hairbrush, just imitating whoever, whether it was like a Whitney or Aretha or Dionne
Right.
or Patty?
Well, well, funny you say that because growing up, I mimicked mostly. I tried to mimic my mother and my grandmother because they were the
Hmm.
first, visual and being, just curation of my voice. Growing up in that environment, my father was a background singer for Marvin Gaye for several years. So Marvin's one of my godfathers, and then my mom coming from a gospel background. My grandparents were gospel promoters. So just having this kind of musical balance, it was always a thing. I was always giving concerts and stuff. But when it came to like some of the people I started to really, really hone in on and emulate, ironically, besides my mom and my grandmother, because I wanted to sound like them, that it would be like Tina Marie. Tina Marie. I
Hmm.
was 7 years old when I won my first talent show, singing a Tina Marie song, and then late years later, Tina Marie comes not only one of my bosses, but a very dear friend and my musical mother. Before her passing, she was my mom in music. But Tina Marie and yes, Whitney Houston, they both was someone I stood was like when Whitney came out, I was like finally someone I can relate to, because there was the
Hmm.
Aretha and all that, but I just felt Aretha at that time growing up, she just seemed like old school to me at that time. Now I'm like, yeah, Aretha, but growing up, I was like, who can I relate to in my da da da? So Whitney was my direct like, yeah.
Uh-huh. Cool. Well, you made me want to switch the vinyl behind me to Tina's because
Hey,
I was
Queen
trying to
Aretha
guess.
though.
I like to predict.
Yeah, Queen Aretha
I,
though. I mean, yeah.
uh-huh.
But yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
emulation and everything. At first emulation would be Tina Marie.
pushplaypods.com.